Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal, not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony24 here, and I am back for another reaction. This time around, we are taking a look at another animation from Kuzang. This is called, Muffin Breaker. This might be interesting. This may be interesting. The thumbnail makes it seem like there's going to be a little bit of action in this episode. It's still a short animation. It's about just a couple seconds over 2 minutes long. So, I have a feeling that it's going to go by a lot faster than I want it to, but what can you do? But, I had paid a visit to this channel beforehand, and, it's been a little bit since I've watched their last stuff. It hasn't been too long. It's been like a month or two, I think. Not that bad. But, yeah, apparently not too long ago, they released something else new in here, which is this. And so, I want to go and take a look at it. So, let's see what happens in Muffin Breaker. Wonder if it's going to be related to that Giga Hornbreaker thing that I reacted to like a year ago. Probably not, but I don't know. The title with having Breaker in the name on there just made me think about it. But, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, hi. The changelings are coming! The changelings are coming! What's gonna happen to that one? Because he's out on his own. Whoa! It's like Scott Pilgrim! It's like Scott Pilgrim in the game. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Give him the Shoryuken! Somebody please do the Shoryuken. Kick to the face! Nice jump. This is kinda cool. They're also slaughtering, like they haven't gotten hit once yet. Freaking Derby and Sonata are just, kicking ass and taking names. Kick hundreds all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'm sure you'll find that the things I'll teach you are sure to beat you. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick! Oh, hi. Changeling with Sonata hairstyle. Destroy the ripoff! Ah! Trying to bite her. Oh! Sonata down! He's trying to take a bite out of him. The expression is take a bite out of Kron, not take a bite out of the heroes. Ah! Fuck her up! Fuck her up! Oh my god! He just beat the shit out of her with mail! It was mail time.
Continue!
Yeah! Give it. Press start to play. Well, I was right about it ending when I didn't want it to. Ah! Really short animations, they bother me sometimes because they end when I don't want them to. But this is still pretty cool now. Ah! So, the Chamberlains were coming, and Derpy and I were not having that shit, and basically went ape shit and just started beating the crap out of all the Chamberlains that got in their way. Even one that decided to semi-copy Sonata, like, it was still looking like a changeling, but it had Sonata's hairstyle, so it's like, it was like a changeling cosplaying as Sonata. Like, that... Dude, that's an interesting little headcanon right there. The changelings transform into other characters and other ponies and stuff because they're cosplaying. That's an interesting one. I never thought about that before, but that's interesting. Huh. Anyways, yeah, the style of which they were fighting and stuff, or like the way they came on screen and stuff and started, it kind of reminded me of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. That beat 'em up style game. And personally, I like that game. It was actually quite a lot of fun. There's not a whole lot of beat-em-up style games that I actually particularly cared for, but that one was one that I definitely got behind relatively quickly, actually. I like watching UFC, so, you know, that kind of fighting stuff, I'm interested in that kind of thing here. Which is also why I like this, because they were actually, you know, using, you know, their actual, you know, hand-to-hand combat skills in order to actually defeat the enemy, which I like. I like that kind of approach. Magic and stuff is still pretty cool and all. I'll be honest, some of it is pretty neat, but it could also be kind of cheesy and a little cheap, and yeah. But yeah, like I said, Scott Pilgrim-based animation, the fighting was pretty dang cool, the Sonata cosplaying Changeling was definitely humorous, but yeah, Derpy didn't even get hit. The only one who got hit between Derpy and Sonata was Sonata. And she was hit by her cosplaying clone changeling thing, whatever you want to call it. But why? By the way, before I end this here, I know I'm rambling a hell of a lot for really short animation, but why did that cosplaying changeling try to bite them? Like, spent a good few times on there during their little scrimmage there, just going, trying to bite them. Like, even if that would have made contact, you wouldn't have gotten much damage out of that, because it's such a small amount of, like, area you can actually hit with just biting them. It's like, that really wouldn't do anything, really. But, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of abnormal to me. But then again, changelings are abnormal creatures, per se. But, yeah, like I said, really short animation, pretty dang interesting. Definitely a unique type of approach towards animation. Sort of like the, freaking Ponies versus Changelings thing. Fuck, yeah! I didn't think about that, yeah. This used Changelings as well as something else. The Ponies versus Changelings, reaction that I did, towards, fucking Ed Lover, whatever the fuck his name is. That name escapes me, but it's the animation that was the Plants vs. Zombies version of MLP with the main six versus the Changelings. That animation, that's the one I'm referring to. But I like them, so there you go. So, I think finally I'm done with my rambling here. My rambling was almost twice as long as the actual animation that I reacted to, so... Actually, it's almost 3 times. Alright. So, yeah, that's going to be it for my take on this episode, everybody, finally. And so, if you enjoyed this video, at least have as much as I did, then leave a like down below. Also, if you stayed all the way up to this point, definitely let me know so I can question your sanity. And if you have not done so already, because then why would you not, then you can click up here in order to subscribe. And that'll at least stay up to date on any content I make in the near future, because I intend to update this stuff fairly frequently, and perhaps you don't miss out. So, without further ado, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.